All right, I want to throw up a quick video, and I just want to throw this out here. The Tier 1 concealed, the Tenacore that I'm testing and evaluating also for the Glock 43 will fit the 43 and the SIG XL and the SIG 365. Throwing that out there because if you want a good holster, you don't have to buy one for each. Tonight we're talking about the SIG 365 XL. I had the 365, was so impressed with the 365, but it was a little snappy and hard for me to control. And when I say it's snappy for me and hard to control, that should give you concern because I shoot a lot. The grip's so small, you're so crowded up, trying to control it. Got really hard on the 365. I could do this one more controllable, more mass out here in the front, more slide mass to help, more weight to help hold it down. I love that you have a light rail. I love that you have a red dot option. My dislikes, because I love this gun. This is the issues I run into. Mag base pads, big thing. Mag base pads are great, but I had on the extended ones. They're great on the extended ones. Not so much on these, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But one of these, I went to pull it out of the mag, a molded Kydex mag holder, and when I pulled it, it didn't want to come, so like it hung. I think the metal dug into the polymer and kind of hung, and then when I snatched it, this base pad come off. When it did, rounds went flying. I have not been able to duplicate that. I have not had any other issues, but that's a big one. So I've been trying to run it. I took it through a class, took it through one of Tyler's C3 classes. Very good class if you hadn't tried it. And I have not been able to have any more issues with the base pad as far as that's concerned. The other issue I do not like, and this was also on the 365, you hear that? You have movement. And when you have movement, it concerns me. It was loaded for quite a while, had been using it for quite a while, and then all of a sudden it come off. I just can't duplicate it. The minor negative is the coating. You can see already high spots, and right off the bat, as soon as I got it, like the first time I shot it, the bluing was coming off the barrel. It was never coated to match the slide as far as the sights. And I'm just trying to be brief here and trying to be to the point. These sights are not as bright or as big as the Trijicon HDs. This is mine. This is my wife's, the green. I can see them better. Maybe that's just me. All right. So other than that, I love this weapon. I love the platform. I love how well it conceals. The slightly shorter grip allows me to conceal it. Now, the negatives on the 43, if you're comparing the two. Not enough grip texture. My wife loves it just like it is. There's no light rail. There's no way to put a red dot on here without having some major work done. The capacity, 10 round capacity for such a big grip. When you're comparing 12 rounds versus 10 rounds, and then you have 15 rounds from the factory that you can go to a store and buy right now, even though they're very expensive. You're saying, or it sounds like you're favoring SIG. I really was. They're coming out with some S15 magazines that are 15 rounders that are metal for this gun. They've already come out with the first batch. I was letting them go through the first batch, make sure they got all the bugs out of them because they're very expensive. They're $40 a piece, I believe. When I get those, the capacity will go up on this, and the capacity will match what I have with the SIG. And I'll be honest with you, you know, me being a Glock owner and I'm issued a Glock for work, that's gonna kind of push me back to the 43. I love both these guns. But like Tyler says, small guns suck. They do have more recoil. They are harder to shoot well. And I have to say that the 48 will outshoot both of them for me. Especially this 48 because Gunshot Residue's already done their stuff on this one. Trigger is super sweet. One of the sweetest 43, 43X, 48 triggers that I have ever pulled comes from Gunshot Residue. So that's it in a nutshell. That's what I run into. I really like that they're so similar that I've got 3 different holsters that they both work in as long as you order them for the 43. Because if you order a holster for the SIG, the Glock will not go in there. But when I say it fits in there, I mean it fits in there. This is not coming out. Tier 1. I love Tier 1. And as far as picking between the SIG and Glock 48, let me know what you want. Because I have people calling and asking me, and I'll be honest, I just tell them you can't make a wrong choice. But I'm going to keep testing and keep trying to work with both of them to see if they have any issues. All right, I was trying to keep it as brief as possible. I'm pushing to try to make this time limit because I'm trying to keep it. I was trying to keep it under 5. I'm already at 8. Tell me what you think. God bless. Watch 6.
I know I'm about to run out, so I'm going to try to show you that reload. I'll try to turn so that you can see it maybe a little better if I can. The 43 is very impressive, and I'm losing like, you know, tenths of a second compared to my full size. So